Well,
Are we live right now?
yes, sir.
I typed in "Did you die?" Just okay. Well, hopefully he'll get back with us. All right, everybody, welcome to episode number 18 of the Walmart Sellers Pod. No, hold on.
Wow. Wow.
The uh, um, Arbitrage
Arbitrage
Radio
Radio.
podcast, and we're going to be talking about Walmart and retail arbitrage, and anything else. If you're a member of our free Discord with the link in the description, if you're a part of that, you can ask questions live, etc., etc. We're supposed to have Brian on, and Brian is not on, so we're just gonna
In a roll
talk.
without Brian.
We're gonna talk mad crap about Brian right now. All right, I'm just gonna let's see. Let me pull up his social media. I'm gonna roast this guy.
DM him on Instagram. Yo,
This
what's
is
up?
okay. He didn't respond back to "Did you die?" and I will feel so terrible if he did in fact die. Brian, rest in peace. All right. Well, let's do.
Don't say that on
Let's
the
do.
internet. That's bad.
Let's, I mean, I do want him to rest in peace if he died. Damn it. I hope he doesn't die. Um, anyways, as you can see by the name that I've chosen for myself today, might start an OF. Um, I think James and then others who have been in my have been in my DMs feel the same way. That we were kind of banking on this Walmart thing, and I've said some things. I've said Walmart to the moon. I've said scaling Walmart to 100K months. I've said I love Walmart. Said those things, and now I'm thinking that maybe I don't love Walmart. James, do you want to go kind of over the like uncertainty and like where everybody's at as of? Hopefully, it's all different as of tomorrow, but as of right now, today, planning for Q3, Q4, 2025, July. Where are we at? What are we worried about?
So the last 2 weeks has been rough, to say the least, for Walmart sellers. So we had the vitamin gate of 2025, right? So every single supplement and OTC pretty much went into a comp error, which for those who don't sell in Walmart, basically that's like Amazon red restricting you and immediately blocking you from sale. And it's a business decision. So they just don't let you sell. So vitamins, supplements, protein powders, over the counter medications, first aid supplies, so many things. And in order to be able to sell those now, basically they've changed the requirements. You need FDA approval, brand approval, testing done that's applicable to the supplement. And basically, they kicked off anyone that's doing, it seems like, arbitrage. There's a lot of specific brand owners who are still present on their own listings, which is good for the brand owners, not great for everybody else, right? The second big thing, ungating seems to have changed in the last week, particularly 25% of your supply or 50 units, whichever is greater, is the language we're starting to see now with ungates. I'm not surprised, honestly, because of the way Amazon pulled the 100 units minimum thing. I could see Walmart moved in that direction as well. But the big thing is
Toygate.
Toygate 2025.
Toygate 2025.
So those who sell on Amazon know what a CPC document is, but for everyone who doesn't, a children's product certificate basically certifies that this product meets all safety standards, and it is through a regulated body, and you need testing, whatever. Any toy that's for a child under 12 years old needs that product needs it, and it includes baby items. It includes children's clothes. There's a couple other things in there as well. Walmart's making this big push, which was supposed to be implemented on the 15th for the second round of CPC documents to be requested and the first round of documents to be errored out. And Walmart wants every single seller to submit the CPC document and the testing document for every single product. However, unless you have arrangements with the brand or importer who brings those products over, you're not going to get those documents. So this could effectively kill one of the largest categories on Walmart for multiple people, including me. And I'm sad about it.
Dum dum dum. Flashback. Edit cut to James saying, "I sent in 7,000 units of blah
Yep.
blah blah toys."
Exactly. I have like
2 weeks in a
3,000
row.
units of toys sitting that
Ooh, is that
I need to
real?
sell.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta sell through. Hopefully, they change their mind before that happens. But
yeah.
this push is all legal. It's the old heads in legal wanting these documents.
Yeah.
Amazon requires them for toys already. However, the what Amazon wants is they just want the CPC document and they just want it for one person for the whole UPC. So I chatted with my account rep and she kind of pushed, this is going to rip their market share significantly. And
Very sad.
that could be a slow change for Walmart to realize, and then they make change. It could be they don't do it because they're afraid of that. Who knows? We'll see. It hasn't hit yet for the second round. The first round was 0 to 3 year toys, or like 0 to 2 year, 11 months, 29 days, basically. So the next round is the 3 year to 12-year mark.
Yeah. Somehow I didn't see any issues with anything first round. And I thought I would, but I don't think I had any that were affected. And maybe I just got lucky somehow. But like I have a lot of listings, and I didn't get. Yeah, I have 3,000 published listings. So
Do
maybe
you,
I'm just missing it. But I
you don't
did
know
get
where
on.
to look at it, most likely?
I mean, you just go to errors, right? I just
Mm-mm.
go and look at errors. Oh, okay. Well, walk me
Click,
through.
click,
Maybe I'm.
click the
That's
gear.
where I saw the beauty ones. I
Yeah,
saw.
that's if they went into error, not that you need documentation for it. So click the
Oh,
gear, and then on the left side, go to Account Hub. I have 11, and
Ted, yeah, you did, dummy.
yeah. So um, currently, also back to school supplies like Crayola and stuff, backpacks, all that's CPC.
That
So
makes sense.
don't
Yeah.
touch any of that. Um,
Regulatory compliance?
yeah,
No.
no, it should be Child Product Certificate, Children's Product Certificate. It's under Account Hub.
Oh, okay. Well, I have 12.
Yeah. So
Let's see.
um,
Where do I see which products it is?
just hit submit documents on the right there. So I have
Oh, look, I do have some.
I have a Miss Rachel's toy, some Fisher Price stuff, a pool
Just Play
toy.
Disney.
Yep.
A couple of pool toys. Yep. Pacifiers, stroller, Squishmallow backpack,
Most baby
Cocomelon.
stuff, you
Yeah.
know. So potentially by the 31st, those might error out, is what I'm reading in all of the groups.
Well, that's not that. So are you still? I don't have any of these in stock. I don't
No,
think.
no, because I don't normally sell baby stuff. My target toy is the 3 to 12.
Yeah, 10 for it. So, but are you able to sell those as of right now once they go? Brian is back online. Brian, if you're listening, uh, he says 9 p.m. Eastern, right? Ah, jeez, Louise. Brian! Okay, hold on. All right. I'm gonna say, yeah, LOL.
Not really.
Um, he said some expletives that I don't want to repeat in case I decide to get
It's okay. He's in the Discord chat now. It's all good.
Hop on if you can. No worries. Maybe a
So
little bit of work.
the current 3 to 12 stuff, yeah, you can sell it because they haven't hit with the regulation or
Well,
whatever
that's
they're
some
doing
good
now.
news. So
Yes.
if that follows, maybe then this new fun list will drop and it'll be like maybe not as bad as you think, and then if
Unlikely.
it But if it is, if it, if it, whatever it is, you'll know and have a little bit of time to just dump
Yeah.
prices,
Yeah,
and
well, I'm
it's
already
fair.
kind of in the process of doing that. I have like a
Yeah.
promotion going. I'm kind of pricing aggressively because it's cheaper to sell it at like a dollar loss than it is to spend $3 to ship it back, right?
Oh yeah,
So
and ship it back in pieces.
yeah,
Rest
most
in free,
likely.
like they will send your stuff back in a coffin. They will in a body bag. Like Walmart, when they send my stuff back, like it's I
Crushed.
yeah I mean I have
They take
emotional
more
feelings
care
around
for
that.
their returns than they do for the WFS removals.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
maybe it's probably WFS for me. So
So the WFS removals they'll destroy. Like if you do a removal order, absolutely destroyed. When
yeah,
you get a return shipment back, it's all nicely filled with packing, like air pillows. They don't ever put any packing material in with the removal order,
yeah. There's like
which I don't
you already
understand.
move it along. Yeah, we don't care. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I have some
So
stuff in the store that I'm selling for like $1, and it's like a $30 toy, but it's just completely crushed and like just like unnecessarily damaged.
yeah, we did a garage sale last weekend to just whatever. It's a lot of gone stuff. My guess, though, for the timeline of when the errors is probably going to be like 3 months because if you look at the timeline that Sarah posted in her Facebook group, they submitted the like phase one or whatever was in like May, and then so July is then 2 to 3 months later, 2.5 months, right? So the potentially have 2.5 months to liquidate through. However, still kind of sucks.
Sorry, I'm messaging with Brian.
You're good. I might have to do the invite though. I'm not sure. Oh no, it's the same link, so it should work.
Dun dun dun. Okay, so I'm a Walmart seller. Um, I'm in the same boat as you are, thinking about shoot, maybe I should pivot. What what practical steps can you give like that person? Hey, I'm gonna pivot, and it says the connection is bad. It's not my connection, Brian. It's your connection.
It should be honestly like just you gotta go into other categories. It's the hard part, right?
Yeah. So go
Pivot.
go into start exploring other categories. Like
Yeah, you might as well do it now because
yeah,
so the safe thing to do now, right, is sell through what you have and don't buy anymore. Which sucks for stacking for Q4. It sucks for
right.
projections for your year, right? But if you don't stop buying and then it does go through and they don't make a change, you're gonna pay twice as much to ship it back.
Right. And what you mean by that is don't, normally you might buy 18 of a lightsaber or XYZ, you know, toy from YouTube or whatever. But right now, you're being a little bit more conservative because,
Oh, I'm not buying a damn thing.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
no. Like we're toys are done unless they're Amazon. Like
Wow. That's wild.
there's no point in trying to get stuck with $30,000 worth of toys.
You very well could. There are going to be people that just get, like, imagine the Walmart seller that is not in our community, not in Sarah's community, not paying attention to this stuff. Like I probably would. Like I didn't even know how to pull this report that you showed me. Like imagine me, a real dummy, without that's not talking to people, and then all of a sudden, like I've planned my July and I've poured 20 grand into lightsabers and YouTube toys or whatever it is you sell, and then all of a sudden I get just a massive, you hard stop right before Q4. Everything, like this is a real problem. Like
Yeah.
they're
But if
just
it
they're just
changes,
massively screwed.
But if it changes, I rather I can rebuild easier than I can backpedal, right? So it's all about finding just new stuff that's
Yeah.
not in the toy category, which sucks because I had, 600 active SKUs and
Yeah.
literally 590 of them are toys or like listings I've made or bundles or, it's like,
Ah, yeah. Listings you've made, they're gonna be critiqued more heavily
yeah,
than
you
something like
literally
Walmart.
can't make a toy listing now. You can only
Yeah.
do a UPC match listing because you need documentation to prove that that toy matches, is my understanding, right? I mean, all of that
Mm,
could change.
that really
But
sucks.
if they make it to the way Amazon is, which is the hope that every single toy seller has right now, Toy Wiz can probably get them, right? That one of the biggest third party toy sellers that I see on Amazon, Walmart, and eBay, you know, what? It that's so
Sorry,
weird that it's
Brian.
Jam.
Sorry, Brian. We're leaving you behind. Good luck though. You keep trying. His internet's as bad as my internet is what it looks like.
Apparently, that usually doesn't come up until like you leave, join and then leave.
Oh, tell him to open. It opens two tabs. Maybe he's in the wrong tab.
It opens two
All right.
tabs. I never have it open two tabs.
I'm in. It opens two tabs for me every time.
Oh, that's weird. Um,
Anyways, yeah, yeah.
so
I
like
agree with you.
you would guess that he could get in there, right? Like it would make sense.
I've heard that some brands are easier to get than others, and
The only one that I know how to get is Lego
yeah, right.
because it's easy to get.
Yeah, like there's got to be so like
But the
maybe
issue, the issue isn't even the CPC doc right now. It's they want the
safety.
testing. They want the
Yeah,
testing data as well.
yeah. I think a lot of people are gonna just bow out and let it fall wherever it falls. That's my strategy. Like I'm just gonna do some other crap for a while, and that sucks for you because you're like, I mean, this is like headlong right in your lane, but
Yeah, I ain't doing the numbers. If toys don't come back, I'm not.
yeah,
I'm
like
not.
I think for you pivoting to other categories, grocery wide open. In my opinion, grocery wide open. Like there's lots and lots and lots of opportunity in grocery. And then
But it's boring.
pets. It is very boring. Yeah, it's boring, and also there are other issues. Like people don't talk about grocery, but like if there's too much of a grocery product, even a seasonal product made, there's no way you're gonna make money on it because it has an expiration date. So like you can't just hold it for longer than everybody else. That price is just gonna aggressively go down and go down and go down, and the bigger guys are gonna do it faster. And so like there's trouble there. But like multi packs, are you still making listing? Can you make grocery listings? Is that something? I don't make listings. So I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I haven't personally made any because most of the time Walmart already has the virtual bundles, so it's like
Yeah, I have a couple of grocery things that move. So I mean, I know there's a lot more. And like I feel like that's a good. Another one is pets. Like um, we good?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I think pivot to other categories. Look for things that you can still sell. For me, we're doing used books, and I know that's even more boring than grocery, but that's working for us somewhat, and so pivot to other categories, and then pivot to other platforms. Some of the stuff the list of 600 that you have, can you sell any of those on Amazon? Go
Maybe.
through and make that list. You don't want to do FBA, so you have to go through with the criteria of what would the FBM cost be on it? Is it worth, flipping?
Yeah.
Is it worth, some...
But even then, like some of the stuff that you can sell in Walmart is, like IP, right? So it's like even that's hard sometimes too. Like I'm not gonna sell. I'll sell Paw Patrol in Walmart all day, but I'm not gonna sell it on Amazon because they come at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Loot's over here not paying attention to any of it.
Yep. That's exactly. I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel like we should say something optimistic here, and that's kind of your job. That's your kind of thing.
Not this week.
I will let you carry that burden. But Brian, we need Brian on here to say something optimistic. He's out running laps around a Walmart right now, sourcing toys or something. Um, I genuinely don't think it's going to be just an end all be all hard stop for everybody on it. Like I think it's not going to be worst case scenario, and so I know some people do think that, and that's
Well, if you're not
business is all
planned
about
for
risk.
worst case scenario, right?
Yeah, for me, it makes a lot more sense to just kind of. I had a shipment planned for WFS. I know you're gonna ask. I don't want to look you in the eye. I had one planned, and I still have it pulled out from last week on a counter at the store, and I'm just not sending it. Like it's mostly toys, and for my situation, it makes a lot more sense just to sell those at cost in the store, or sell them on Amazon and just kind of not make any more bets in that category for a minute. Like we'll just go do some other stuff. Another good thing is just mega clearance. Like you're already in stores. Like there's other, even if you don't want to go do a bundle pack of rice because that's boring to you. Maybe looking for I think pivoting into like mega clearance. Like there's some guys that's all they do. Loot is on here.
Mega clearance doesn't exist down here.
Yeah, I guess you're in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loot sent me one the other day, and he was like, "Go here right now," and he told me the store that's near me, and I was like, "Okay." And he said, "Look for this and this," and it was literally 2 pennies, and I got several of them, and those exist. Those crazy and like you have to be like on top of your game to find that stuff. But one of those I sold for, let's see, so I don't make up numbers. Let me. I know for sure I paid 2 cents for it. Maybe it was 4 cents. It was like 2 cents or 4 cents, something like that. Hold on, I'll tell you what I sold it for. Dun 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 dun. Luch, are you still on here? Thank you for that. I love you. I appreciate you for telling me about that. Okay, I sold it for $132.31. And I bought it for nothing. Like for next to almost nothing. So
4 cents. It's pretty good.
It's crazy, yeah. So like, how do you replicate that? I have no idea. I'm not good with that. Like, I have Brickseek. I have. He says 4 cents. Yeah. I don't know how you replicate that. I think that's tough. But I mean, you see guys doing it. You see RG Clearance going in and he's like, got 3 carts full of stuff, and it's like, just stacked. And he's like, yeah, I paid 50 cents for this and $1 for this.
And over here it's like $10. Like.
Yeah. I mean, I have some of the same struggles. But I mean, maybe you figure that. Look at Joey Wheeler, like. Some of the stuff he's doing with PriceLink and Walmart to Walmart, like, I don't know, trying to say something optimistic. But I mean, there's ways to pivot, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, the thing that I would tell people that I feel very sure about is don't use these challenges as an excuse to lower your quality in terms of like protecting your account. Like sometimes I've seen people be like, I'm not making money anyways, so I'm gonna do some sketchy crap, and then they'll buy a pallet from the bargain busters in their town or whatever, and selling that stuff with 0 chain of custody. Like, you're gonna lose your account that way eventually. Like that's gonna come back. So like don't go do some sketchy crap with your account and lose it because living to fight another day is a good idea. So
Yep, I agree.
anyway, so I might start an OnlyFans. That's 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 the topic of today's discussion.
I'll have to cut that word out. I'm pretty sure you can't say that
Oh shoot. All right.
on the YouTubes, but it's
Oh
okay.
man. Okay. Yeah. Cut it out. Okay. Brian says.
He's trying to get in, but it's not letting him. I have no idea.
What? If Brian gets in much later, Cody's gonna be getting out. I got listings to do on eBay. What do you think about? Tell me this. What do you think about taking eBay pictures and paying someone $1 per?
Hey! Hi Brian.
Hey, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Hey, I might have to do this outside. It's not working. And as soon as I switched rooms,
That's weird.
what's going on? Yeah, it was weird.
Is
I
it
don't
a
even
safe
know.
room?
Oh, what? No, not at all. It's actually not even my place.
Oh, that's what it is. Welcome to the show,
I
Brian.
don't know if the outdoor noise will be too much here. Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, I know the feeling of start trying to log on and being stressed about it. So hopefully that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm glad you're on though.
Yeah, I'm
We
here.
talked a lot of crap about you while we were waiting, so make sure you go back.
It's okay. It's normal.
What's up? You doing Walmart retail arbitrage? What's going on with your business?
Nothing. Yeah, I'm just doing primarily Walmart right now. I'd say the two main things I'm doing right now is AIP and Walmart. I do a little bit of like UGC content stuff, affiliate stuff, but yeah, mainly arbitrage. I mean, I have like a team of VAs, so I also do some OA.
Okay, nice. How long have you been selling on Walmart?
So I got my Section 3 back in November on Amazon, and I've been pushing Walmart since. I started my account last year, sometime. I think it was probably around like last April, but I didn't really take it too serious until I was kind of forced into that corner of like needing to like diversify and like pick up somewhere else.
Diversification is the name of the game these days.
Yes, sir. Learn to adapt.
100%.
Preach.
For sure.
What was your Section 3? What if you don't mind my asking, what was it legit or was it something Amazon?
Oh no, it definitely was not legit for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm totally transparent with a lot of this stuff. So it was a pair of Nike socks that I got hit on, and I had about 300 and I think it was 323 units that I had to prove authenticity for, and so the file size that it required to like submit for was so big because I had so many gift cards and bank transactions, bank or credit cards in general. The file size was like it was like literally fighting with file size the entire time. So, anyways, in the earlier stages, what I believe happened was they flagged my appeals as being altered because the banners on my Burlington receipts were slightly blurry when the digital, like the text part wasn't. And so I think what happened was they flagged me for that because now it doesn't matter what I submit.
Are you working with anyone to try and?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I hired a few people. I worked with one person. So I don't even know at this point. I just think that they just hate me.
That's
I feel
terrible. Do you do you have funds held up by Amazon?
Yeah.
Ugh, that's awful, Brian. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, it's a
I've
bad
heard this
feeling.
story so many times now. Like I'm actually like I actually feel like angry right now. Like I've literally like I make content, and so like people message me about this stuff, and like hearing this over and over and over again, like it's a pattern of abuse. Like there's got to be some legal like thing. Like they're happy to take the fees, and then when the train stops, they just like crap on the seller. Like that's rough, man.
I agree.
The biggest problem is just their lack of communication and like transparency when it comes to like what it is they're looking for. So you don't
Yeah,
really ever. It's like the blind leading the blind. You don't really know what's going on.
yeah. And then the resolution is never clear either. It's always just like loose ends held up. Like I've heard stories of people going all the way to the end and then taking Amazon to small claims court. And when they go when the final date is set for small claims court, instead of Amazon showing up, they just release whatever the funds are the day before, or right before it. Like
That's crazy.
it's just abuse. Like it's like they assume everyone's guilty, and so they're just like, we're
Oh,
just
absolutely.
gonna pick up. But we won't talk any more crap about Amazon today.
I know,
We'll
right? Every time I go talking about Amazon, I feel like all I'm doing is bad helping them. But
I
I
love
really don't really. Besides that part of it, I don't really have much bad to say about it. It's a huge opportunity for a lot of people. I mean, sure, there's a lot of shenanigans going on all the time, but
when it works, it works, and
sure, for sure.
but that goes to say, like, anybody watching this, please keep a solid chain of custody,
Oh yeah,
documentation. Keep have systems in place to show your receipts, and it is, and know just in the back of your mind, like, it still may not be enough. Like, don't over
Mine's not
leverage, because
enough.
yeah, it still may not be enough to get you there. And if you get into a knife fight
No,
with them
no
in the
matter what form you sell in, it's they can hit you for everything, even if it
Yep.
is, a wholesale invoice that has been used, for 10 other people. Even for you, it might not work.
correct. Yeah, account health is definitely number one. You always keep it in the forefront for sure. Organization and always just knowing that that number one is always the most important thing for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. So UGC, what are you doing with that? How'd you get into it? I guess the AIP too. I'm curious about. For we talked a
Yeah.
little bit about it because I'm doing some of it. So I'm
Yep.
curious how are you mixing those things?
So the UGC, I'd say, so I was more interested in doing AIP at first, and as I kind of had like, because I do a lot of community calls myself, and I kept having these people on, and it was one of the calls where they're like, "Why don't you just start doing some UGC content because you're already kind of doing it for these softwares anyways?" I'm like, "That's a great idea." So I got off the call basically following day. I just started hitting up all these software companies saying, "Hey, I'll make you some content," and
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I actually got accepted to more than I didn't. So, and I haven't even really reached out to that many yet.
that's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're an affiliate for the Martyr guys, right?
Yep.
You use their tool. Yeah, I,
Yep.
so I get the same feedback because I'm also an affiliate for them currently. I get the same feedback that people don't like the initial scan on Martyr, but like that's okay. Like it gets better. What I use is the Martyr extension, works like a charm for for what we do. And then I use a couple of the tools on Nepedo, like the live search. I
Yeah.
actively
Yeah.
use it like every day. Like it's a really great tool. And then the Amazon to Amazon, Amazon to Walmart tabs are great. And I think I personally like those are okay, but like I personally think Histomart is like gonna be like the new big. Like I think in like 6 months everybody's going to look at the Histomart before they buy the product for Walmart. It's like Keepa for Walmart. It's you show the
Absolutely.
price, you can see I was looking at one yesterday, and it's like it's $27 resale right now, and it looks really good. It has reviews, everything. But then before it's been at like $9.99, Walmart in stock forever. You know, if you know anything about Kipo, you're not going to buy that product. You're going to be worried that history is
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
repeat itself. And so, like, having that data is. Sorry to go off on a tangent here. This is not a sponsor thing.
Apparently, it is.
It's just something that I'm actually using. I guess what I'm saying is like when you see me making those, like I'm not full of crap. Like I actually use those tools. So I use SellerAmp too for everyone out there. So.
That's funny.
Okay, so you started doing AIP. How many videos do you have on AIP?
Say that one more time. Oh, I think it's
That's
working.
okay. What?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How many? How many? I can hear you now. Can you hear me, Brian?
Okay.
It's like going in and out, it feels like.
Yep.
Uh,
Yes,
how,
I can hear
how
you.
many? How many videos do you have up on AIP?
Probably, honestly, I didn't really start pushing it, so I've been making videos for the last couple of months, and I was overthinking it, and I wasn't really uploading much. Um, I only started uploading stuff the last couple of 50. But yeah, after this past week, I probably did almost 100 just these last couple of days that I'm just working on editing
Nice.
right now.
Nice.
That's amazing. One thing that I've been thinking about with AIP is like, you don't necessarily like you don't need the actual product, and so like I'm thinking like, how can I get the packaging for some of the like big Lego sets or big appliances? Like, how can I get people in? I have a retail store, like people in the town to bring me like their boxes of like a vacuum cleaner or whatever. Like, obviously, it'd be better to roll around the kitchen with an actual vacuum. But if I'm able to hold the box of a vacuum up and be like, do a review on it that way, like I think there's something there. The thing that people run into is
Oh,
we lost Brian.
I think his
Um,
internet might have dipped. Oh, there he is.
and he's back. Yeah, I think what people run into is they run out of stuff to review, and so if you're an Amazon seller, you can't review the stuff that you're selling. But if you're a Walmart seller and you're doing new SKUs every month, like that's a good way to get new stuff to review. Or you see people like the Zoo Hustle that goes and hits Airbnbs, and he's constantly finding new stuff that way. And I, I I can't say I know much about this because I have very few videos and I'm not doing a good job with AIP right now. So um, might have to reschedule with Brian.
His internet just doesn't want to cooperate.
Won't be too long before it's mine. All right, everybody. Well, this has been fun. Hey, anybody have any questions before we get off here? Let me see. AJ says grocery returns are insane. I agree with that. On Amazon, if I sell a grocery product, I have very little Lutz, hit me up. Yes, sir. I can. I will absolutely do that. Actually, let's talk about it. Anyways, grocery. I saw a grocery item on Amazon. I'm not worried about it coming back. Like very, very, very little issue. On Walmart, especially if it's a resale price, like you sell some Post Malone Oreos for $49.99, and you're like, I've made so much money. And then that there's a decent chance like they're able to return that to you, and so that can be a problem. I totally agree, AJ.
I hate that they can return grocery items.
Yeah, like even if you set it and say they can't, like I see people saying no returns accepted or whatever, but like I haven't figured out a way to like that's just a
Yeah.
fact of life. So let's see. Florida's rough in general. Yeah, we get it. Florida's so hard. Yeah, you just sit in the sun all day at Disney World. Florida's so terrible.
Yeah, I wish.
Um, yeah. What do you think about the new gating before we get off? What do you think? 50 items to ungate as a standard is a good thing or a bad thing?
If they want people to sell stuff, it's a bad thing.
I don't know. As I've thought of, like, I think 400. Like one of the items. Hey, Brian.
Can you close this door? Can you close the door?
I think 400 items is like it's excessive. It's like offensive on Amazon. But like 50, like if you want to sell Maybelline, right? And you have to buy 50 to be able to sell it. But then every other as the amount of sellers on Walmart doubles and then triples as it's obviously going to do. Like, don't you kind of want them to have that barrier to entry if they're going to be trying to sell Maybelline too? Like, I don't know. I guess I think 50 seemed like 10 always kind of sounded crazy, but like 50, like I get it. Like I think 24 maybe seems right, but like 50, like I'm not offended the way I am with Amazon, where they're like, oh, you want to sell? I got Gated and Green Mountain coffee. Pissed me off. Like I've never had any problem selling, that
Same.
product. I've never
And
had a
Starbucks,
yeah,
McCafe. Like I'm gated in all the coffee brands again on Amazon, and it's like 100 minimum. I'm like, what's the
Yeah,
point of this?
but
never had a complaint. Oh,
the
sorry.
thing is about this though, right? Is 100 is okay, 200 is even okay if you're guaranteed to actually get ungated. You're not even
Yep.
guaranteed that. You're not.
Yep.
So they change stuff, and they don't even have like realistic expectations for you.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with that. I think you're so right. Like that's the answer. Is you don't, if you had an assurance that because like I had a bona fide Starbucks distributor, completely legit, no issues. Like invoice said 100, said Starbucks, like actual commercial invoice. They declined it, and I'm just sitting here with 100 pieces of Starbucks merchandise that are worthless to me. Like I can't, like they're not even resellable really on eBay, and so that sucks. But
Yep. I
yeah,
agree.
well said. Well, Brian, what about your free community? What are you doing with that? What's the plan? I know you do some calls and you have like I've been on some of those. What's the plan? What are you trying to build to with that?
I don't know if there's necessarily a plan for it, but I am trying to provide as much value as I can to certain aspects of things, right? Account health is one of them, so that's like one of my things that I've been trying to really build out. Me and my specialist that I partnered up with, Michelle, we both kind of like agreed to like kind of try to give back as much, right? Obviously, I've been through the Section 3, and I wish that I could have been helped when I went through it in a way where I'm willing to help people now. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to really help people out with that, give as much free value as possible. It's not entirely free, right? But if we can help you in a few short words, maybe a quick phone call or something, I mean, you can get a lot out of a 1 hour phone call. So we're really
100%.
trying to just hammer down with that. But I got a lot of different things going on with the Discord. I got a leads thing going on. I have another server too that I'm kind of building out with virtual assistants and stuff too.
Do I know Michelle? Who is this Michelle person? That's another seller.
She was a seller for like 20 years or so. She's just really
Oh,
deep
okay.
in the network of people. But yeah, no, she
Gotcha.
was a was a seller, now account health specialist.
Yeah. So with leads, I have a leads group. I've been doing it for like 5 years, and I'm constantly always on my mind. How do I find more leads?
Mhm.
And so what if you don't mind sharing? Like, what would you do? Like, I want to have more Walmart in store Walmart leads that are sellable on Walmart WFS.
Mhm.
What would you do to find more leads like that? Like what if you don't want to help out the competition, that's okay. But what like how do you find more of those leads? Because I have a system for other things, but like that's kind of an obvious hole in my leads group is I don't find a ton of those, but I think there's a lot of opportunity there. I just haven't found a good way to find them
I think that
consistently.
there's a ton of opportunity with Walmart to Walmart, and it's like probably the last thing on my list that I've actually focused on so far. So my VAs, I have three specific VAs, two of which I've had for the last about year now. I've spent a ton of time training these guys to that they're to that point, where I completely trust them and whatnot. But they're really good at finding other leads. And like some days I'm like blown away at like how good they're actually like performing. Like sometimes I'm like, where did they get this off leads list or something? Like how do they even do this
Yeah,
like
right.
overnight?
That's
Now it's
too
not like
good.
so much
Yeah,
the quantity of it, but if the quality of them is there, right?
yeah.
And I miss out on a lot of these because I don't focus so much on the OA aspect of things. So I constantly am wasting profit, like constantly. I never even have enough time to go through three VAs worth of leads a day.
Sure.
That doesn't answer your question, I know, but
That's okay.
I don't do that much Walmart to Walmart. It's so I'm going to be moving here soon, and that's kind of like one of my next game plans is kind of like to master Walmart to Walmart. I'm going to be in a tax-free state, so that there's just makes things easy on that aspect. And I'm going to lose a couple other stores that I have here in Florida, which is where I'm at right now. So as soon as I lose those, I need to come up with some sort of supplement, and that'll be Walmart.
Interesting. Yeah. So the idea is you walk in and you find like there's a company that makes gravy, Country Georgia Gravy or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. But they're not in store nationwide, and they don't ship nationwide. But my local WalMarts have that brand. So the idea is I can go into my Walmart, buy those, and then send them in a WFS, resell them. I buy them for $2.86 and resell them for $11.99 or whatever. And then the other scenario is there's a toy that I shared one today where it's normally like 34 and it's marked down to 15 and it's super profitable at 15, but you can't buy it online. You can only buy it in store at that price. So you go to the store and then process it, send it back in WFS. Yeah. I'd be curious if anybody listening has any tips on that. I'd love to pick your brain too, because like that's something I know there's a demand for that. Because like there's people like James, and not that I don't go into stores, but like I don't go into stores like James does, and so like there's people like that where they're already doing the legwork of being in the store. If I can add one more lead like that for them to walk down the VHS aisle, not the VHS, the DVD aisle. And look for this one, opportunity. Like I think there's a lot of opportunity Walmart to Walmart. Sorry, I rambled. But
one of the reasons toys is we were so successful at it is because there's case packs of multiple different things in a case that you can't order online. So that's like, it's hard to find another category like that. But if you can find categories like that, there's a lot more room for success for RA because you can't just up and order whatever you want. And I think that's like a big factor of it, and people don't like to think about that a lot.
Loot says, I'll buy your Starbucks, you buy my Lego. That's funny. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Yeah, like one that I'm thinking of that I know James has seen before, I don't know if you sold it, but like it's a ton of variations, like 15 variations. And so, we have a stock checker in our Discord that you go to run it, and it's like every store has 30, and you're just like, heck yeah, this is gonna be amazing. But then you realize at the store, it's not 30 of the profitable one; it's 30 of the.
It's mixed. 2 cases of 15 units each case, and it's mixed.
Yeah. And so, like, there's opportunity there because, Barbie or whoever doesn't want to itemize that and send them out individually and blah blah blah, but it's kind of, it's a unique opportunity. So I don't know. I think there's opportunity. Like I think somebody could get really really good at just that, and especially if they're doing clearance. Like we were talking about mega clearance a second ago, Brian. Like I bought something for 4 cents and sold it for like $100 and something, $130. Like that exists, and so like if you get really good at that, like that's incredible, margin. So
yeah,
4
for
cents
sure.
is nuts.
Yeah, so what's your bread and butter? Like what do you do day to day? Like I know you're doing a bunch of stuff, but like you're doing retail arbitrage and you just have like some replens type stuff, or what's your
I'd say the main priority of mine is Walmart resale arbitrage. I like to do RA, so I'll go out for like a day or so, 2 days, pile up the whole car, make as many trips as I can. I got like a nice little loop here in Florida, so I just go from one to the next. I'll usually focus on one store at a time. I'll do all these, one day, Ross's another, Walmart's another, so on.
Hey, Sam's Club hits sometimes. I know every time I mention Sam's Club, I get DMs and they're like, I never find anything at Sam's Club. They suck, like the whole. But I shared a lead the other day that was like just straight like $500 or $600 profit, right there. And James will know what I'm talking about. Like it's just like home run stuff, and like that happens consistently if you go into Sam's Club and I
You're
have a
scanning in
process.
store.
Yeah, just go in store, look for clearance, see what's see what's marked down. You know, I find some stuff that's full price, but like most of the stuff that's like I'm excited about, it's just like some Sam's will just clearance stuff to be gone. They're just like, I'm tired of having this here. Let's just get it gone, and then they have a bunch of it. And so like it's a real efficient way to spend money if you can find those. And something that people don't I've never heard anybody else talk about, like you can just go on to samsclub.com, log in, type in the word clearance, and then it'll pull up the screen, and you can change the store that you're set to, and it'll change each time you do that. And so you can go through and get an idea of what type of items are being clearanced, and then you can see which stores have it clearanced down the most. Even if you don't have a stock checker, like you can get an idea of what's what. But like there was one thing that I found, it was electrolyte powder, and like it moved, like it like flew, like it was like a volume seller, and I found it at a good profit margin, and it was going great. And then the wholesale guys or whoever they are, the mafia,
Yeah.
the mob comes in, and it slowly edge.
It fell off the back of a truck.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those guys. And so that's sad. But I guess throwing that in there, like Sam's Club's a good. I don't remember why I said that. But
You have to get in there before the people who buy a whole pallet get in there, though. That's the only.
Totally agree. Or the people like you can get an account with Sam's Club, a wholesale account, and then they get it even cheaper than you get it in the store. And so like those guys, they eat too. So
I'm gonna try that out for sure.
yeah,
I didn't even know they did that.
So you do Ollie's to Walmart?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you get in on the Ollie's? What do they call it? This last sale they did, where
Deal days or whatever.
yeah. Did you do any of those?
Like the week-long one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually didn't even go the first few days because like the few that I went to, it was packed, and I wasn't trying to be there for all that. I let it kind of cool down for a few days, and then the last like 2 or 3 days, I think it was, I just went hard. There's still a lot of gems in there for sure.
Oh yeah. Some people only do Ollie's. Some people will get pissed about even saying Ollie's on like your social media. Like there's like people are like, don't talk about that. Like that. Like people are protective, and I get it. Like, if you base your whole business on it, I totally get that. Like I've done a lot of Ollie's, over the years. But then sometimes I go in and it's just like a nothing burger, and also, the receipts probably work, right? And so like that's a concern too. It's like you kind of get nervous.
Yeah. Especially on
I've
Amazon.
I've seen James go deep with stuff at Ollie's, like just a ton.
I have.
There's a lot of duds in Ollie's, but if you get through them, test it out. There are some solid gems there.
Oh yeah, and our friend Coda, he has James is writing a letter to a senator or something.
What is it?
No, Lutz DM'd me. He saw me at Target because he was in my area and he didn't think it was me, but it was me, and he didn't
that's
say
hilarious.
hi.
Ah, come on, you should have.
And he says, now I know why I'm never able to find shit when I'm there.
Neither one of y'all make content, but you should have.
That's funny as hell.
Brian, what's your best resale advice? What you're talking to somebody that they're trying to scale up. They have $5,000 to spend. They've got a little bit of traction. Their accounts are started up. They're Q3 2025, about to go into Q4. What's some advice you would give that person to try to help them do well with this thing?
Absolutely. I actually love that question. It's actually one of my favorite topics. I always go into with people, right? So this is what I got for you. Buddy up, right? This is probably like the biggest power move that I could possibly think of. Buddy up with one person, right? be completely transparent with them. Let them know your store name, vice versa. You want to know everything about everything. I mean, I'm talking like you get on a screen share and there's no reason to blur anything. You just go, buck wild with whatever it is you got to say. You're not disclose, or you are disclosing any amount of sales you want on a certain product or lack thereof. Just buddying up with at least one person. I mean, realistically, if you want to go hard, you need to do this with like 5 people. Obviously, in the beginning stages, it's much more feasible to do this with just one. But just find that one person and just go hard with them, right? Share everything. Like, okay, this product worked, right? So now you both share stuff. Go buy them. Share leads with them, right? So I started this off with one of my partners where we each got our VAs. We shared the VAs. We shared the leads. Cut down the middle, right? Some of us, one person would buy one product, another would buy another product, and meet in the middle, basically, right? Okay, this is how this one performed. This is how that one performed, and now we go hard on this. Don't go hard on that, right? I think that's probably like my biggest power move that I could give to any person just trying to get started, especially if somebody's like, you're kind of like, you're not quite sure about social media, like you just find that one person, right? Like, it's not hard. This house that I'm staying at right now, I mean, I met this guy on the internet, straight up on I mean, this place is beautiful, right? Like, multi-million-dollar home. Here I am just chilling. I've been in this house for like a week now. Like, right? Like, there are people that are genuine out there on the internet that want to succeed with other people. And so if you can just find that one person, even, like, it's gold.
I agree with that. That's great advice. Like, and you're going back and forth, and you're saying, hey, that thing we looked at this morning, I've sold 6 of them, and it doesn't have a 50+ badge. It doesn't have reviews. Nobody knows about this. This is early, but you're my guy or you're my girl. And so I'm telling you, like, go buy as many of these as you can while they're flipping for, whatever price. Like, that's worked for me in the past. Like, me and James have done some of that. And,
usually Christmas time is when we really do that. But.
I had one, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, but we did costumes. I don't recommend it. But I did it. And like having that person or that feedback loop where you're like, hey, the hot dog Fortnite costume in the medium, it's flying. The other sizes aren't. Well, I might go in, and for me to test that, it might would have taken me another week. But because I have that data, like you're able to share that. So I mean, that's great advice. And the way you find that person, go into Brian's free community. Or do you have? You don't have a community. You do have.
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Okay, I thought so.
I do. Yep.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on. Send us that link when you can. We'll put it in the show notes too. But don't overload your internet. I'm just kidding. But or go into my free community. Go in and say, hey, my name's Cody. I do $3,000 a month in arbitrage sales on Amazon. I like to shop at XYZ store and CVS and Dollar General. Would anybody like to be my battle buddy or my, come up with whatever you want to call it. I don't know, whatever you call it.
Battle buddy is a good name. I like that.
Yeah, no, battle buddy, that's like a military name, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's be friends. I would like to share my storefront name with you and also all of my leads for free. And hope that we can have, a symbiotic, DM relationship. If you're trying to grow to 20,000, like I am, let's be friends. I guarantee if you went and typed that into my Discord, I would heart it, James would heart it, and you would get 4 DMs from people in the exact same situation wanting to, grow with you. So,
for sure.
Great advice, Brian. Well, gents, I think that's a podcast. We got an hour. That's
nice.
Cut out where I said that one word.
That word you can't say on the YouTube.
But Brian, any last words? Where can we find you on social? How do you pronounce your thing, by the way? Limits?
It's Brian Limitless.
Limitless. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And let's see. And we have
on all platforms.
On all platforms. Boom. And let's see. What am I missing? Do you do eBay? What do you? How many? What's your process with eBay?
Yeah, I do a little bit of eBay. So right now, I currently have all of my Amazon inventory being released for my Section 3, and that's all getting dumped on the front steps. So that's all going to be going on to eBay. I'm going to be going a little bit harder, a little less on Walmart, and then just focusing on AIP and eBay here for a short little while to get that all up and going. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff going on. Also starting a little prep center when I move back to New Hampshire here in a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
That's a great idea. New tax free, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a great idea. There's a mentorship in your link in bio, and then you have a YouTube too. All right, hold on. Everybody, go subscribe to his YouTube. Source Flip Repeat. All right, I'm just subscribing right now. Oh, you did some calls with the Thompsons. I love those guys.
Yeah, so all those calls are pretty much split with us. However, we're both kind of doing our own thing right now. They're a little busy right now, so they're kind of falling back on the calls. But I'm gonna keep them going.
They're in a prep center business too. I've thought about it because I have so much space. Like
Yeah, but you hate prep, bro.
Yeah, but I hate it so like
I do too.
I think I would make an offer like if it were somebody like a private label person. It's all the same, like somebody that lives in Turkey or some crap like that, and they're like, I just need somebody reliable. I would make a bid on it. They're like, I have 1,000 units a month that come through. You just have to sticker and ship it out. It's all the same item. I would bid like $3 a unit or something like that, which would be a terrible deal for them. But if it made sense for somebody, like I might would do something like that. But
if you have your processes down, Prep Center it's a vibe because you're outsourcing most of it anyway, right? So it's like, as long as you know how to set up the systems to be successful, like you could probably do a good job at it.
I agree. I
love systems, so
I'm actually actively firing almost everything in my life. So I want to do like one or two things. I definitely don't want to do a prep center, but I hope yours does well, and hopefully I'm successful enough to be a customer of yours someday, Brian. So
there you go.
Let us know when you get it set up. Any parting words for episode number 18? Any questions in the comments that we didn't cover? Let's see. You guys are the goats. I am not a goat of anything, but I love saying it. Lorenzo in the house.
Hey, Lorenzo.
All right, James, any parting words for the audience, for the people that listened to the last second?
I hope Walmart changes their mind. That's all I got.
Otherwise, mine's yeah. Brian, any last words for the people? We know where to find you. What advice would you give?
I'll piggyback right off of James on that. I mean, I just hope Walmart's not turning into Amazon. And for anybody coming from Amazon, keep your bad habits over there. I don't want them on Walmart.
Amen. You mean like pricing?
Any bad habits? Any bad habits?
Yeah.
Any of them?
All of them. Yeah.
Keep this Walmart as safe as possible while we can.
Yeah. Amen to that. All right, everybody. Well, have a good night. That's the end of the podcast. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.